Hello children, this is the next video, that is number 25 for triangles chapter. Okay, video number 25. So triangles chapter will be continued now. The other day we did the theorem, that is, if two triangles are equiangular, then their sides will be in the same ratio. So this was the definition also, but now I had told you the other day, it's the wordings of the theorem also. The theorem is called as AAA criterion or AA criteria. Now this theorem I had solved it and I had put in a paper, and I hope you have written it, and please go on revising it. It's quite an important theorem. Now next is, I am going to tell you about these things. First of all, I have told you the other day, for congruency of triangles, you had some criterias: SAS, then SS, then ASA, and RHS. These criteria you had, and you used them to prove the congruency of two triangles. Now in the same manner, even for similarity of triangles, you have these axioms again, these criterions again. But there is a slight difference between the congruency of triangles proof and using these criteria. There it is, in congruency they should be equal. You know it. See, for example, SAS means two sides of one triangle, and the included angle between those two sides should be equal to two sides of the corresponding sides of the other triangle, and of course the included angle also must be equal. So that was SAS criteria for congruency of triangles. Similarly, I need not repeat it, but just telling you, now SSS means three sides of one triangle should be equal to three sides of another triangle. And then ASA, three measurements, I have told you the other day, three measurements of the one triangle should be equal to three measurements of the other triangle, but it should be according to these criteria. Okay, now what's the difference between congruency and similarity? You know it very well. Now there lies the difference here in these things also, in these criteria also. What you know? The ratio of the two sides, the ratio of any two sides must be equal, but the included angle of those proportional sides must be equal to the included angle in the other figure also. That means three measurements, but the proportions of two sides and the included angle between them should be equal. In that case, the two triangles will be similar. So proportion will come here. The sides, the corresponding sides must be in the same proportion. That means they must be equal. An angle between those proportional sides should be equal to the angle in the other figure, to the included angle of the other figure. So this is SAS. But SSS means what? SSS means the ratio of the corresponding sides, all three sides, sometimes it will be equal. You know that. If it is equal, then by SSS criteria, those two triangles are similar, we say. If we find the ratio of the three sides, in the same ratio, if they have then the two triangles will be similar, we say. Then in the same manner, the third one is, there is a slight difference I told you. For similarity, we consider SAS will be, of course I'll be telling something more now, SSS and AAA. A means, or it is AA, I have told you. and we don't mention all the other ones. Angle, two angles and one side, no, we don't have all that. For similarity, SAS, SSS, AAA, you should know these three things now. And only thing is, difference is proportional. They should be proportional. That is the main difference. This is for congruency, and they have to be equal there, congruency. For this one, for similarity, they must be proportional. Okay, children. Then we are this year 30% portion is dropped or deleted. We were telling you right from beginning. For that, this one, that's why SAS theorem, SSS theorem are deleted. These two theorems are deleted. But only thing is, we are doing one exercise where you have to find whether the two triangles are similar or not, but by using these criterias. Whether they are similar by AAA or AA, or SAS, does it hold good? Does it? Are they similar according to SAS, or are they similar according to SSS? That you should be able to point out in the problems. But we don't have SAS theorem and SSS theorem. Last year we had taught the children SAS and SSS theorem also, we had taught them, but this year it has been deleted. Okay, children. So I am going to do now. So see, according to the definition of similarity, it is for similarity of triangles, it differs little, slightly differ means what, in polygons it has to follow both those properties. Which two properties? Two polygons must be equiangular, and the ratio of the sides, they must be equal. Both these properties must be there. We saw some figures, in case of rectangle and square, we saw only their angles are equal, but the sides were not in the same proportion. They were not equal. Similarly, two squares, they are always equiangular, I said. They are always similar, I said. Okay, so lots of differences are there, and you should revise it properly, revise the chapter properly, and try to remember so many things there. Now, two polygons, both those conditions it has to satisfy, but in case of triangles, though they are polygons, in case of triangles, the funny thing happens. If two triangles are equiangular, the ratio of the corresponding sides will be equal. If one rule it follows, the second rule will be there. If it follows the second rule, the first rule will be there. So that thing you have to remember in case of similarity of triangles. In polygons, it is not so. It is not so. Polygons means, of course, you may say, why a triangle also is a polygon. But even then, in case of triangles, this speciality is there. If the two triangles are equiangular, the ratio of the corresponding sides, that means I have told you already what is the meaning of corresponding sides. Angles opposite to those equal angles, I have told you. Those are the corresponding sides. I have explained all this in my previous videos. Please be revising it, then only you will remember. This chapter is a bit tricky. This one, AP and all, it needs little practice. If you don't read it, don't go on working out again and again, you will just forget it. Such a chapter it is. Okay. So this was an introduction for similarity of this criteria and all. And then now comes what I want you to do is, you have to go to the page 43, and example 4, 5, 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8, okay, all these problems you should look over. You will come to know whether SSS or SAS by which postulate the triangles will be similar there. Those are all examples showing using those criterias. Okay, children. So we are going to do it. Then comes exercise 2.3. There I want you to try with the help of the solution book about see, I'll just point out, you don't consider 10, means just cancel it because it's a bit complicating, don't want. Then up to 16 in the solution book, if you just go on with the concentration, no, you'll understand it. But of course I will do some, but rest all, I can't do all the sums there. You have to do with the help of the solution book. And see the problems, there are 16 problems in that exercise 2.3. There are 16 problems. You go on doing, you leave the 10th one. Okay, children. Then this one, what is that, 12th and 14th, I don't mind if you try, really. 15, 16, if you try and do, no, you will enjoy with the help of the solution book. Okay, children. So I will stop now and then do in the next video. Okay. Yes, I'm going to stop it.